Hey everybody, what is going on? It's Counter-Striker 4 Life 1 here, and I am bringing you Black Ops 2 commentary gameplay combo. And I'm doing this in theater mode because I wanted to show you guys this game that I got. I think it's my best game so far, probably because I titled it my best game. This is on my quest to get this B23R gold, and I don't know if you guys have used this gun much, but I love this gun. It's probably my favorite secondary in any Call of Duty. It maybe beats the 44 Magnum, because I loved the 44 Magnum, or any revolver in any Black Ops, or not any Black Ops, but any Call of Duty. I used it in MW3, it's pretty good there, and I loved the Python in Black Ops. And, I would just go Python only, It wasn't really like an XP thing because, in Black Ops, they didn't have like the XP thing where you had to do that to level up your gun and get attachments and stuff. I just did it because it was fun to use. And the thing that kind of annoyed me, because what I tried to do was go Python only or 44 Magnum only in MW3, that I would do that, quad feed. I would do that, and I would want to I wanted to use Scavenger, but then I couldn't use Sleight of Hand. That was not the case in Black Ops. In Black Ops you could use Sleight of Hand and Scavenger. But I wanted to use Steady Aim, and Steady Aim replaced Sleight of Hand, and I loved hip firing with Magnum. I don't know why, I just did. And that kind of made me mad, so I would use Steady Aim and not Sleight of Hand, and I would do bad. I would use Sleight of Hand and not use Steady Aim, and I would do bad. But then there were those games where I would use one or the other, and I would just be in the zone, and I would just destroy. People would be like, "Oh man, what are you using, some kind of trigger finger mod?" And I'd be like, "No," because that happens a lot. I'm not bragging or anything. I don't really think my trigger finger's that amazing either. It's not like it matters to the B23R though, which is a good thing. TAC 45 though. TAC 45, it's like a 3-shot kill. I love that gun. I want to say it's overpowered, but it's not. I just love it. Oh yeah, and by the way, I was called a hacker in this game. I don't know if that really makes a difference to you guys or not, but it kind of made me happy. I mean, when somebody calls you a hacker or said you're cheating because you're doing so good, you're doing pretty good, And he said he reported me, and, that kind of shows how good the Treyarch, I don't know, like, online protection service or whatever it is for reporting people, because I think I've been reported 3 times for hacking. And the guy who said I was hacking said, "Oh, you're getting reported, man." I'm like, I don't know how much good that's going to do you, because I think I've been reported 3 times already, and I still have not been banned. And, I don't know if Xbox gets this message of the day things, but, like, they'll say, like, "We don't like hackers, we like legit players like you." And I'm like, well, how would you know I'm a legit player if I've already been reported? And I've seen 2 hackers at least so far in this, and one of them was trying to hide it. I think I was lagging there. I don't know what happened there. That was a fail. But one of them who tried to hide it, he was pretty okay at hiding it, because you couldn't tell at first, but like you would notice in the kill cam, it would just be like automatically. You could tell he doesn't have awareness, and he doesn't have silent footsteps or whatever that one perk is, and he would just turn around on a dime and like a bajillion sensitivity and just headshot you from across the map or whatever, and shoot you through walls and follow you. But you couldn't tell at first. But there was this guy. It was on Nuketown 2025 only. This guy had the hammer at LMG. He had that scope thing on it, or zoom or whatever you call it. And he made no attempt to hide it at all. Oh my god, it was hilarious. I was on his team, glad for that, but I mean, he would just, it was so blatant. I don't think he had a wall hack. He would just, well, like, the thing is, he didn't follow people through walls. It was just like a headshot magnet or whatever. He would get headshots and would just, he never shot them through walls. He just shot them as soon as they appeared, like, in his vision. The only time he actually died was when he had to reload. And I can't believe he didn't have fast mag on, because if he had fast mag on, the zoom, and and then extended mag, he could have really flipped someone's pancakes, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, and that's something that kind of annoys me. Hunter-killer drones. Now let me tell you a story about hunter-killer drones. When I first started playing this game, like the first day it came out, I saw everyone using these hunter-killer drones, and I'm like, I should start using these hunter-killer drones too, because they're kind of like the Predator missile, except you don't even have to control them. So they're amazing, and just, they get you kills every time. And I thought that they would give you, like, the average 100 points for a kill, but no, they only give you 25 points, and they don't always get a kill, and they have to be directly out in the open, and they're, in my opinion, they're really not that useful at all. I mean, this one, I'm not using, I'm just using the default one. I don't know what level I am in this game, I never checked, but, let me check. I'm level 24 prestige 5, I think. And, you know, I haven't actually played this game a whole lot. It's just that the first day it came out, or like the first weekend, I think, they had double XP, you know, Nuketown 2025 only. And, you know, I just played a whole lot then. I just played forever and ever and ever. And I was like prestige 4 or something. I got to like prestige 5 like the next day or something. And I just loved it. I think everyone loved it. I think everyone actually thought that it was like an actual thing that they were doing. Like they were gonna keep Nuketown 2025 only, like actually on there forever as a regular playlist. That's what I thought too at first. And I was getting really excited because, oh man, I love Nuketown. I remember when they did that on Black Ops 1 and everyone would just play that. Used to play on Xbox, play that with my friends. Like we'd get like a 6-man team and we'd just go into Nuketown and just wreck people, and it was just great because we were pretty good. On the Xbox, I was pretty good, but you know, things happened, and I got a good PC, really good PC, and you know, that's just how it worked out. I play pretty much like 95% PC. I mean, like, if I am like just completely fed up with the PC at like some time or another, I'll just go to, god dang it, I'll just go to the Xbox and play with my friends and just mess around. Because not a lot of people play zombies on this. Like, I got the collector's edition or whatever, and I got the Nuketown 2025 zombies map. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play this forever because it's so cool. So the first day it came out, I'm like, I've already played like, I don't know how many odd hours of multiplayer. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play this their game, and it's gonna be cool. So I got into I didn't get into a guy. I got into a match with 3 of the guys, and it was my first time playing, so I didn't really know what to expect, and that's a pretty epic battle right there. Finally got him. I didn't really know what to expect. I thought it would be great. I thought it would be like the exact same thing. Then I go into it and like this completely ravaged town, you know, like stuff's all strewn about. There's like this weird music playing. I kind of liked the music though. It was weird, but I kind of liked it. And so there's this weird music playing, and like I hear that Rick Toffin guy start talking. The first thing I notice is that it's not the same characters. And I was so mad about that because I freaking loved the characters from like Black Ops 1 and World of War Zombies. I think everyone did. Like just their personalities just fit them so perfectly, and the things they said, they were just so funny, and it was so creative what they did with the characters. Like, cause zombies wasn't really a thing when they made World at War. It was just sort of a thing they added on, you know, just for fun. And so I didn't really put like a whole lot of time. I think they just messed around with it. It was like, you know, let's just put this in for fun. See what people think of it. You know, maybe people like it and we could add on to it, you know. I bet they didn't think that it was gonna turn into something like this, you know. Like people devote like channels on YouTube like just to zombies. You know, and like, oh, here's this strategy, you can hide with your friends, like in this corner, and you gotta do this and that. Here's all the Easter eggs and stuff. And you know, people did that. One person you might know, that Syndicate Project guy. Yeah. Oh man, that guy. I used to watch him, but you know, I'm not really gonna get into that, but I mean, they thought it was just like a little thing that you could just play for fun with your friends, and people said, hey, this is good, I like this, let's add more of it. So they came out with the map pack for multiplayer and zombies, you know? Kinda two birds with one stone, you know? They can get the people who like multiplayer, and the people who like zombies get their map pack. And you know, the businessman point of view is, if we make only one zombies map per 4 multiplayer maps, or 3, then we can sell that like that. Because we can't just do one multiplayer map, one zombies map, and that's it. You know, that's just way too little. I mean, people have to have like 3 or 4 multiplayer maps, because more people play more people, like when it was like just came out, and there I just got gold camo for my B23R, I was pretty happy with that. But more people played multiplayer with World at War back then, so they're like, well, we gotta have more multiplayer maps for all those people who are playing multiplayer. But we still gotta have that zombies map for all those people playing zombies. So they came out with the multiplayer maps. Multiplayer people were happy with that. Then they came out with the zombies map, and then everyone's like, oh, this zombies map, I like this zombies map, it's fun. It's almost more fun than multiplayer. So more people started playing zombies. So when more people started playing zombies, well, they kind of thought about that. They thought it's kind of easier to make multiplayer maps, because if you think about it, it really is. It's easier to make multiplayer maps than it is to make zombies maps, because you gotta add in all these extra things for the zombies map, like pack-a-punch and power and perks, and they always gotta add something with every map, you know. Otherwise, you know, people would still play it, but you know, it wouldn't be as great. Maybe people would buy it a little less. And I'm using the S12 right now, which I love. I love it a lot. And there it goes. I had a diamond. I should say, have it diamond. Now I'm using the PDW-57, which people have been saying is overpowered, and I kind of thought at first, you know, it's pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's overpowered. But then I kind of used him when I kind of figured, yeah, this gun is pretty overpowered. But back to my thing about zombies, you know, they figured out, you know, people like zombies a little bit more than multiplayer now, so let's make more zombies maps. So they come out with 4 multiplayer maps with 1 zombies map, and they figure, you know, we could just keep on milking this thing and make as much money as we possibly can from it. And you know, I think they kind of took the community's like thoughts into account. It's not like it was 100% for money, but I'd say about 50 or 75% of it was for money. And you know, people loved them. And then they got down, I think it was like the 4th or the 5th map pack or whatever. And they're like, alright, the game's getting old. I think this was Modern Warfare 1? No. Modern Warfare 2 is going to come out. And they're like, alright, Modern Warfare and World at War, you know, they're 2 time eras completely apart. So they're not going to have anything to do with each other. So we got to make something that's going to really blow the people away. You know, they got to love this. And so what they did was they made Doritos. And they introduced the power and pack-a-punch. You know, they still had the perks from it. You know, and it was the biggest map they had at that time. So people were like, oh man, dude, this is gonna be so cool. And it was. And they sold probably millions, I would assume, of that map pack. And, you know, people loved it. People played it all the time with their friends. You know, it was kind of the thing, you know. People didn't really get on World at War for multiplayer. People just played it for zombies, you know. Like, people still play it now just for the zombies, you know. I have World at War on Steam, and I play it only for the zombies. And that's kind of a big reason for that, is that if you try and get into World at War, and this is on Xbox and PC, so you can't just say it's on PC. If you're trying to get in multiplayer on World at War, you're, you know, 9 out of 10 times you're gonna get into a hacked lobby. You know, actually, I'd say like 99 out of 100 times you're gonna get into a hacked lobby, because it's just so easy to hack the game. It's not like COD 4, you know. COD 4, I think there's just like a smidgen of like developers for Activision who are just like, you know what, we could like just clear up this game, you know, just a little bit. So they take out like some hackers, but like not as many, I think, on COD 4, because people realize, you know, like people actually respect COD 4. You know, it's probably the best Call of Duty so far because of simplicity and just how fun it is. It's like zombies for multiplayer, you know, if that makes sense. But this game's coming to an end, and I hope you enjoyed it. The final score for me was 106-32, and got 9 defends but no captures. Got 9,000 points, which kind of surprised me. I would have thought I would have gotten to at least 10,000, but if you enjoyed this, please leave a like or favorite it or whatever. And if you enjoy my content, which I hope you do, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.